Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Philakone's AI Signals group. I hope that you're having a beautiful day like it is here in Istanbul, Turkey. So let's go over the outline of what you're going to get, and then I'm going to explain it to you and break it down to see how it's going to benefit you as well. So first of all, welcome to the group and thank you very much for showing interest. And AI has become a large part of every day, and it can do computations and calculations. It can analyze historical data for us, and more importantly, it can make future price predictions as well based off of historical trends. So what I'm doing is using an AI indicator that's scanning the previous, for example, 10,000 bars, and it's also going to scan and see the data points of specific indicators as well. And based off of all of the historical data and also the indicators historical data, it's going to analyze it, and if it believes that because of similarities in the past before, could it rally right now? If the AI tools believes that there's a chance to rally and a breakout could occur, it's going to print off a signal for you. I'm using a system of about 9 different confluent reasons for you to enter this trade. So it's not just one specific reason to enter a trade. All the stars must align, the confluent reasons and the indicators must also match up. And then it's going to print a high probability trade for you to enter. So each signal that you're going to get, it's thoroughly vetted through this robust AI system of confirmations where the criteria, it must be met for you to enter and for this signal to print. And what you're going to get is you're going to get educational resources. You're going to get in-depth tutorials to help you understand the nuances of AI-driven trading. You're also going to learn about the strategies for effective long-term trading. There's going to be a tutorial page that I'll walk you through that you can get a look at and go through the videos, which is going to explain to you a lot of the different risk management and exit strategies. You'll get a comprehensive tutorial covering the exit strategies to maximize your profits. You'll get guidance on implementing solid risk management plans to safeguard your capital. You'll get tutorials on how to maximize profits and especially minimize your risk. And you're going to get a tutorial on the best case entry scenarios and the exit scenarios to ride it as much as you can as well. So this signals group is for a lifetime access. It's a $125 fee that gets you lifetime access to the AI Alerts Signals channel. And please note that this fee covers only the signal alerts and does not include access to any Discord chat features. The tutorials will be made today, so you're going to have access to this right here. When you first join, you're going to get welcome to the landing page here just to give you a little overview about it. And this is where you're going to find the AI Signals tutorials page, which I'm going to work on today, and by the time you get here, it's going to be available. And this is basically how it works. Every time there's an alert, you will be alerted on Discord. So the signals, it's going to pop up here. Then you're going to go to the coin itself to see how it's doing. So it's still going to require some form of analysis, which I go through in high detail during the tutorials over here. And you're going to learn a lot about the different methods to enter. Some of them might be false signals, so you might not want to enter it. And we're going to learn how to filter through the noise as well. And then this is the 4 hours channel over here, which is perfect for swing traders. So if you are very low on time and you can't sit on the computer at all times, this group here is wonderful for people who are swinging and are not day trading. And then there's the 15-minute channel as well. This channel is perfect for day traders who want to be on the computer at all times. It can also be used as a confirmation for what you have in mind already as well. So let's give you a very brief example of how the signals work. Whenever a signal gets printed on Discord, you would go to that coin. It's going to give you a signal. You go to the chart itself and you would be checking when the signal printed off. This means that the previous candle is going to be the buy signal. So just as an example, ZRX on the 15th over here, see this over here, it printed off a buy signal. So when this buy signal and this candle closes, it's going to print off the buy signal. So then when you get the signal, it will be this next candle already. So just as an example here, you would enter after this buy signal is printed, and I give you a criteria checklist to enter, to not enter, how to ride it as well. So this coin, if you were to have received this signal at the high end, you would have been up 30%. And then if you waited still in the trade, you'd be up 17%. Another example over here would be a coin EDU USDT. So you can see that the buy signal printed over here. So when the buy signal printed down over here, you have many different options that I go over in the tutorials. But say you entered on this particular signal over here, you would be up if you were to ride it to the maximum 128%. If you took profit on a dip, you would still be up 70%. If you are in the position now, you would still be up 90%. So this signal, when it gets printed, it gets notified here on Discord, and you'll know exactly when that buy signal has come up. Just one more example on the 4-hour time frame. So this is a signal for PayPay right there. There's actually two since the beginning of May. If you were to have entered when this buy signal popped up here, at the high end, you'd be up about 125%. If you took your profit on a dip somewhere, you'd still be up a significant amount. And there's a lot of different exit strategies as well. So that's crucial to understand how to ride it to the maximum amount, but more importantly, how to differentiate between a false signal to exit the trade to minimize your risk and your losses. That will all be taught as well. And for example, on the 20th right here, you can see that there was a buy signal. After the buy signal gets printed, if you entered after the buy signal, you would be up right now roughly 58%. And this is over a period of about 6 days. So it's perfect for swing traders. And that's just one of the small examples that I can show you in the 4-hour time frame. Before I actually released this signal group and made it live, I've actually back tested it for a period of over 2 months. And I've now formulated a strategy that I believe is profitable long term. But of course, it takes a tremendous amount of understanding these strategies and also doing analysis yourself as well. You cannot just simply enter every single signal and expect to be profitable. There is going to be a level of analysis and a criteria checklist for you to go through as well. So here is an example of PayPay on the 15-minute chart here. So if you would like to trade on a lower time frame because you're a day trader or scalper and not a swing trader, on the lower time frames, you'll see more volatility, but this still works on the lower time frames as well. So just as an example, here's PayPay printing off on May the 20th over here. So if you were to enter this trade when PayPay gave you a signal on the high side, right? If you were still in the trade right now, you would actually be up a significant amount. You'd be up about 77%. Okay. And then if you entered it, for example, even on this one, using the strategies that I have, it's going to allow you to most likely break out even in the worst case scenario. But then there's also other times where it's not always going to give you the best signals. For example, here is not the best signal. Here is not the best signal. And that's where I come in and I teach you how to filter out through the noise and especially how to minimize your risk if it's not a winning trade. And then of course, there's other ones as well where they're going to be able to ride it on a lower time frame. For this one here of about 17-18%. And if we also take a look at Philakone, which has now moved 18% today. So you can see right here that this candle printed on May the 26th at 2 p.m. If you go to my alerts page over here, what you're going to see is that if the signal is shown at 2 o'clock, then that means it's the next candle where you get the alert. So at 2:15 is when you would have got the alert. And if you go to my alerts here, you'll see yesterday, May the 26th, Philakone gave you a beautiful signal to buy it over here. So once that signal is printed, you go to the chart itself, and then you're going to follow my risk management and entry and exit strategies to try to ride it to the maximum amount. So if you had entered when this one printed, you would be up roughly 17% on Philakone. Here's another example of a coin today that moved. This is Spell USDT on Binance. You can see that it gave you a buy signal over here, and then if you had entered it, you'd be up about 10% right now. So this buy signal was given to you at 6:15 this morning. So at 6:30, there must have been a signal. Let's see if we actually got this signal at 6:30 in the morning today for Spell. And you can see right here, Spell at 6:30 in the morning, there was a notification that told you to 15-minute candle closed, open long buy signal, Spell at this specific price. So you've now seen both the 15-minute and the 4-hour time frame alerts in action. You first of all get a signal alert on Discord. You'll then go to the chart to see what it's doing, and then you'll follow my tutorials with step-by-step analysis how you could approach these coins to make sure that you maximize your profits if it rallies, and if it doesn't rally, what you can do to minimize your risk. Remember, there's no no guarantee of winning these trades. Although with a very rigorous set of confluent reasons that requires you to get a signal even, the chances of it succeeding is a lot higher than it actually not succeeding. So through AI, we're going to get these generated alerts through a method of analyzing historical data and also looking at different indicators that's going to be scanning for previous data points, and it's going to see if anything lines up to give us a consensus to enter this trade or not. So if all the stars align and it's seen that based off of historical data for indicators and also price action and everything combined, if the AI system believes that it's a good time to enter the trade because something similar has happened before, and boom, that's how you're going to get this signal alert over 9 different various methods that requires it to be confluent before you actually get this signal printed to you. But one thing I need to tell you about is that despite the advanced AI technology and thorough analysis behind each signal, it's important to remember that not all trades will be winners. And there is, of course, always a risk of losing capital in trading. And the signals provided, they highlight the coins with the potential to rally, but outcomes are never guaranteed in any way. So having a solid risk management plan, it's crucial to prevent significant losses. Additionally, a well-defined trading strategy is essential for achieving long-term success. So I hope to see a lot of you in the Discord signals group. The link is below, and you're looking at a price of just $125 for a lifetime membership. And I hope to see a lot of you take advantage of this offer. So see you in the group and have a great day. Bye now.